Okay. All right. Welcome to the first koala stream for a little while, actually. Um, so this excitingly is our brand new game that we've picked up for koala called Disney Lorcana. So if you're a Disney fan, this could be one for you. And if you're a card game fan, this could be one for you. And if you're a Disney and card game fan, like Florence and I, then it's a bit of a winner, isn't it? So Florence and I picked it up yesterday. It was only very launched very first day yesterday. So Floss and I went and picked it up and
And we
we
did
played some
some
games, didn't we?
completed tournament.
Yeah, do you want to talk more about it? Do you want to talk a little bit about the game or about the tournament and what you thought yesterday?
Let's start with the game because that's
Okay.
like the obviously main thing.
Yeah. So what's sort of special about the game, would you say? What do you enjoy about the game?
Uh, Probably like the artwork on each card. Like it's completely different artwork, and there's like multiple completely different cards.
Yeah, awesome. Well, do you want to show a few of the cards? If I give you the deck that you're going to be playing to start with.
I've played this. I played this yesterday in the tournament.
Yes, so these are the decks that we've bought for Koala. So if you come to the gaming groups, these will be available for you to try, and I'm obviously happy to spend some time explaining how to play.
So we've got one of this Jafar.
So if you hold it, let me hold it for you, and then you can talk us through it.
So I haven't read his ability yet. There's some that I haven't seen because I haven't played through like the whole deck.
Yeah.
Let's read his ability. Challenge +3. While challenging this character, the character gets 3 damage.
Okay, so what's challenge? What does challenge
So
mean?
challenge means like challenge them to fight.
Yes. Okay.
And they've each got a strength, like a fighting, and a health. So Jafar's health is 5 and his damage is 2.
Okay. So if I hold that back up. So you can see on the card, there's a few numbers on the card. Yeah, I'm moving it all over the place. There we go. So the number at the top left in the sort of reef, that's the cost to play the card, and you'll see how we do that in a little bit. And then these two numbers down here, the first number is the character's attack, if you like, and the second number, the 5 in this case, is their health. So once they have damage on them equal to their health, then they're removed from the game. And then when they're attacking others, this is what they do. So they're the numbers that Florence has talked about. Did you want to show a couple of different cards?
Yeah, let me see if I can find my favorite, which you already know
Yeah.
is. See if she's in this
So
one.
while Florence is looking for that, I'll give you a brief sort of overview of the game. So it's obviously hugely Disney related. All the characters are various different characters from Disney, some from the sort of classic films like Robin Hood, right the way through to the more modern films.
Like,
Um,
here she is.
all the characters' abilities are kind of themed to what they do in their films and stuff. And as Florence said, I think the artwork is absolutely fantastic. And if you are a Disney fan, then you know it's worth playing just for the artwork, really. So, have you got another card you want to
Yes.
show
So
there? Well,
I've got this
oh, let me take for big speed. Two pictures of.
shiny Moana card, and she has some really good abilities. So one of her abilities is when she has been quested. You if you have like more than one princess, take a Minnie Mouse card, for example.
There for a minute.
Take a Minnie Mouse card, for example.
Yeah.
Uh, that's a princess. Okay, so we've got Minnie Mouse, beloved princess,
Hmm.
and so let's say we've just used her for questing, and then if we use Minnie Mouse for questing as well, we could turn her back up to use her for fighting as well.
Yes, that's right. So, do you want to explain questing? So we've talked a bit about the characters wolf challenge, they call it, but in effect it's fighting. But they call it challenge,
Also,
where they kind of fight each other. But to win the game, ultimately you have to get to 20 lore, is what they call it, 20 lore points, which we're going to track on my phone here, so you can see us hopefully see our scores of it. So how do you quest, Gorge? How do you
So
get those lore points?
if you were okay, let me just lay out some cards quickly, pretending like we're in a game. I like to. So it's okay. I'm gonna like just make it look like it. So let's say, so we just do it like that. So we have so we have so Moana is probably the one in. So there's a few cards that are like really good. She's really good, and she's a shiny, and you'd only get 2 shinies in every like card pack.
One.
No, 2. 'Cause I
Oh,
got
in the starter decks.
yes,
Yeah, so I
starter
think you meant in
decks.
the boost packs. Yes,
Yeah,
yes, yes.
starter decks.
Yeah.
Um, so these little diamond-looking things are
Okay.
the lore, and Moana has 3, and then Minnie has 1.
Hold up, Mini.
So there's the difference between them. So the the most amount of lore that you can get is a number 3. That's the highest that you can get. You can't go up to 4. So you can go up to 3 and can't go higher. So that's why Moana is also really good, because then you can quest with some other princesses. You can use as many princesses
Yeah,
as you have.
as you've got, yeah.
Yeah. Um. So but you have to use Moana first. You have to quest with her first.
Well, that's just you want to use her last, but that's just because of her ability. So yeah, so as Florence has rightly said, I don't know how clear it is quite on the camera, but each character has a number of these sort of diamonds, kites, yeah.
Yeah.
And to quest, you just rotate the card to show you've used it, and then you'll add to your score however many of these sort of pips that they have on the card. So in this case, that would add 2 to Florence's score. And as I say, to ultimately to win the game, it's the first person to get to 20 laws, to 20 quest points. As soon as that happens, the game instantly ends, and that player wins. So you'll see us rotating these cards either to do a fight, and we'll use dice to show the damage, or rotating them to quest. They're kind of the two things
That
you
you
can
can
do
do
with
with
your
characters.
characters. Yeah, that's right. Beyond their abilities that they have on the card, and we'll sort of go through a few of those
So I
as
would
they
like to
happen.
point out that let's take Sven for example. See, he doesn't have an ability. He can only fight and quest.
Hmm.
So he won't. But ones with the abilities on the top, they will have like on the very top, they'll have their ability. Like okay, on the very top, you can see that he has his ability. It says it on the top. So that then the ones without an ability will just sort of like you can use them for either like fighting, so like having them as your backup, I guess you could say,
Hmm.
or you could just use them for questing. A good one is Pascal because he is
Well, we'll talk about that when it comes into play, shall
yeah
we, on the evasive.
yes
But that's a really good point. He is really good. I mean,
yeah
you can find him if you want. So whilst Florence is just digging him out, a couple of other things. So to pay for a card, the cost of the character is at the top, as I said, in this little reef. So Minnie Mouse costs 2 to play her. During your turn, you can do what they say is put a character into ink. So to do that, you show your opponent the card, and then you literally just put it face down in front of you, and then that becomes now in effect 1 money to go towards paying for the character. And then you just use that,
Adam.
and then you can pay for a character, pay for an
Oh,
action, or whatever it is. Now, one slight rule to that is these characters that don't have a reef around their cost at the top, like Rafiki here, you can't put those in your ink. So just to kind of prevent cheating, I guess, when you put a card into your ink, you show your opponent first. So you'll see Florence and I showing the card that we're putting into our ink before we put it face down in front of us. So that's how you kind of build up. You can do that once per turn, and that's kind of how you build up a bank of resources, money that you can then use to pay for the cards that you want to. Hello, Lisa. Lisa's come to join us, which is awesome.
4 people watching. We've got another shiny card.
Yep. So in these are the starter decks. So they're great way to learn the game. These are the ones we've bought for Koala.
So
and you get two shiny cards, which actually aren't coming across brilliantly on the camera, but they look awesome in person.
yeah. So Mickey Mouse. Let's go for him. He only does 2 law, so it isn't as good as Moana. It's just 1 down. But he's got 2 abilities, which is actually pretty good. He's got 2, and they're to do with the broom
Let's
card.
start shuffle this now,
Could
Gorge.
you try and find a broom card?
Yeah, I wouldn't go through too many of the cards yet. Might be best to go through them as a little bit as they come into play, but you can do Mickey if you like.
So
I'm gonna start shuffle these back in now.
So his ability is you pay 1 less money to play broom captain. So you'd have to have Mickey down first, then get a broom captain.
That's right.
Then his second ability is whenever one of your brooms is banished in a challenge, like killed, you may return them to your card. You may return that card into your hand. There's no other cards. It must be this magic broom card.
That's right. Yeah. Show that.
Which is this card.
So again, any fans of Fantasia will recognise the brooms. Love the artwork there. And then we've got I think I've already shown Shiny Mickey, but I'll show him again. But again, unfortunately, the sort of shininess doesn't really come across. You can see it a little bit in the flame, but it looks much better in person.
And Pascal.
One of your favourites? Yeah, do him, and then we'll get started, and we can
So
kind of
he's
explain
got
what we
really good ability. So there's another character which I think is in the new deck that we got today, which is in the new starter deck that we got today, which is the dog from 101 Dalmatians.
That's right, Pongo in actual fact. Yeah.
So what is it? How does it pronounce? Evasive characters. So evasive means well.
Well, don't worry, I'm just shuffling it. Just explain it. That's fine. Because we'll come up soon anyway, because you'll get him in the game, won't you?
Yeah. So what evasive means is only another evasive character can attack you. Like normal characters can't. They don't have the word evasive in their sort of like ability.
That's absolutely correct.
But the thing is, this is to do with every evasive character, isn't it?
Yeah.
If you have to have another character in your deck, even if what if they're not evasive? What if they are evasive?
Then they can just attack them like normal. They just ignore it. So an evasive character can just attack Pascal.
No, but what if you have another evasive character in your deck? In your like thing here?
What do you mean?
Would that count as like both of them are evasive?
Yeah.
Okay. Just
Do you mean for Pascal?
No, for both of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you have to have one character in your like wait, we don't have to like here.
Yeah, that's for Pascal, isn't it?
Because then you can because otherwise Pascal's evasive won't do anything. He won't be evasive and you can punch him.
Yes.
Where should we start?
Yes, let's start. So the first thing we do is we draw 7 cards, and you can keep as many or as few of these as you like.
We've got some more people in.
Oh, we have. Hello, Matthew. Just hello to Lisa. Grace. Hello, Grace. Oh, yeah, Matthew. Yeah, that's awesome. So they are selling out everywhere, pretty much. It seems to be. I popped over to Basingstoke earlier actually, and managed to get the red and green. So there's six different sort of ink colours in the game, and you can combine two ink colours into any one deck. So Florence is playing what we would say purple and orange. They're named after gems actually, so I can't remember exactly what it is. It's amber and amethyst is the one that Florence is playing. So that's this one. That's upside down. So that's the one Florence is playing right now. And then today I managed to get this one for Koala. So this is green and red,
And
or
we
emerald
are
and
both
ruby.
going to be taking turns playing that one.
We are, yeah. And then we've also got the third starter deck. We're lucky to get hold of all three of them, which is Sapphire and Steel. And they all kind of do a different thing within the colours and different characters and stuff. So yeah, pick it up, and then you can get boosters as well, which are not sort of pre-built decks like the starter decks are. They contain individual cards that you can then create a deck from. But we've got one copy of each of the starter decks for Koala, which is awesome. So sorry, we were saying. So you take your seven cards, and you can keep as many or as few of these as you like. So I'm just having a flick through here, and I think I'm just going to keep one. I don't think I want any of these others. So I put my six in this case that I don't want just over to the side, and then I draw back up to seven, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then the ones that I chose not to keep, I just shuffle back into the deck. So you can mulligan. And how many? Oh, you get rid of sweetheart. Just one. So Florence will take one off the top. I said I'll give that a quick shuffle for you in a second.
I've got another one of those.
Yeah, yeah. I totally understand that, Matthew. I failed that urge, unfortunately. So we have got a few to open. What other TCGs have you played? All right, so you got your seven now, Gorge. All right, so that's mine, and we will just roll the dice to decide first player.
So highest number.
Yeah, highest number goes. Well, you choose actually, so you can go first or second. It's entirely up to you.
Highest number chooses.
Okay. So that is a
One.
one for Floss. There's the cards. I assume it's going to be me, but we'll roll it anyway.
13.
13. Okay, so I'm going to go first. So it's a slight advantage, I think, going first. So to kind of offset that, I don't get to draw at the start of my turn, which you'll see Florence will do that. So the first thing I'm going to do, oh, brilliant hand, I'm going to be honest, is I'm going to ink the Shield of Virtue. So I show that to Florence just so she can see I'm not cheating. And then I put that face down here. So this becomes like my sort of money, if you like, for paying cards. However, I'm not going to use that this turn. So that's just going to stay like that. And I'm going to pass that over to Floss. So over to you, Gorge. So the first thing you do is you ready all your cards, but obviously she hasn't got any at the moment. Then you do a thing called set, but that is irrelevant for the first set, and then you draw. Okay.
So who do I want to put in my ink? Because you can't, when you very first start the game, you like literally can't put, you have to put something in your ink or it's literally pointless.
Yes, indeed.
There's no way that you're going to win the game because you have nothing to do. So I'm going to put him in
Yeah,
my ink.
okay. So Florence is putting one into her ink. So if you keep it inside the phone, Gorge, then it's on camera.
Okay.
So sort of the phone is like the edge of what's on camera, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, so you can see it's on the camera now. That's it.
And then with that one, I'm going to play Olaf.
Awesome. So spin your ink.
So turn that side.
Awesome. And then you can play your character. Perfect.
Obviously, I can't put him up to play right now, and it is your turn.
Yeah, that's right. So Florence spent her ink to play Olaf, who's got a cost of one, but the you can't use the characters on the turn that they come into play. The idea sort of behind the game is that it's an image of that character. It's a drawing or a painting almost of that character, which is created from the ink, and then the ink takes a turn to dry. So you can't use them on the turn they come into play, but then on Florence's next turn, he will shift forwards, and once he's up here, she can use him to quest or to fight. So it's over to me. So I've ready my cards, nothing's ready, and then I draw a card. Hmm.
Uh,
I'll be honest. This hand is not the best. Okay.
Mace just commented.
All right. So I'm gonna take Scar, and I'm gonna put him into my ink, and then I'm gonna spend both 2 ink to play Megara. So she cost me 2. I can't use her on the turn that she comes into play, so I'm gonna pass back to Florence.
Okay, so ready everything. That's all good. Oh, gonna get this
Yeah,
bit.
it's still trying, yeah, indeed, Matthew. And yeah, story says, yeah, I'm a big net runner player. I still play runner regularly. I love that, and also a big fan of Arkham as well. I played that with a friend friend of mine. I've never played Magic, so I guess this might be my sort of Magic calling, really. But yeah, net runner. I still play regularly, and as Tori said, L5R. Tori was brilliant at L5R actually. Um, even though I still think that's one of the hardest games that I've ever played. She was awesome at it.
So,
Over to you.
yes, I'm already very anything enjoyed. I would like to point out that you don't have to put something into your ink every single turn.
That's
You can
really
only do
important.
one card per turn
Correct.
as well.
That's a really good point that Florence has made there. So you don't have to ink every turn. Sometimes
Going to
you might not want to.
too far into
Yeah.
ink.
Okay, so it's 2 now.
I'm gonna spit that to Minnie Mouse, who is a princess, which we went over.
Yeah, we saw her. Okay, she's cool. So spend your ink, play her. Okay. So again, she's sat Minnie here because she can't use Minnie this turn. So as Matthew said, the ink is drying. So Minnie just sits kind of in that middle part now, just so you don't later on when you've got more people, you don't sort of accidentally use them on the turn they came in. And what do you want to do with Olaf?
I think I should probably start getting some lore, so I'm gonna quest with him.
Yeah, okay.
Get
So
one.
Florence is off. So she's quested with Olaf. He's got 1 pip on him. So she's got 1 on the score down here. I don't know how clear that is really, but 1-0 at the moment. Now she couldn't fight Megara because Megara is standing up.
They have to be face like turned to the side, which means that you could say, let's say they have a shield, right?
Mm-hmm.
When they're standing up. Then when they're turned to the side, their shield is off. You can attack them, but the straight ones can still attack these guys.
Correct.
But they'll still get hit damage even if they're standing.
Yeah, that's correct, and that will happen sooner or later. So absolutely. So you can only it's called exerted when they're rotated 90 degrees. So you can only interact with an exerted character. Sorry, when they are exerted. There are a few cards to get around that, like distance damage and things like that. But in terms of just fighting, it has to be exerted. Right, are you finished, Gorge?
Yep.
Okay, so I will ready my cards. I will draw a card. And oh, this hand's not getting much better, unfortunately. Tricky, tricky. Ooh, okay, I'm gonna ink Captain. And then, I'm just gonna quest with Megara. So it gets me 1 law. So I'm also up and running now. So we've got 1 each. And then I'm gonna pass back to you, Gosh. I'm done.
Great. So we just ready everything. Look, I put that over there. Even
Yeah,
though you
nice.
can't see it. My
You've
card.
got your mini t-shirt on, so you're Team Mini this evening, aren't you?
Yes.
And I'm Team Mickey. So obviously we're all supporting Team Mickey this evening, and we want Team Minnie to lose,
No, we actually.
especially
Bar.
Because I'm a bit hungry. I need some sugar to keep my brain going to beat you.
By the way, sure that's enough sugar. Well, chocolate. Please pick one.
Fine.
I'm getting stressed out now.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
I'm in trouble.
Oh, look what I have, Mickey Mouse. Do, do, oh, don't know if I'm gonna put it. Oh yeah, I'm gonna. So I'm gonna put him into my ink.
Yeah. Maximus, gone.
So I have 3 ink now,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to play Mickey's cousin.
Okay.
Which is not actually his cousin, he's Mickey Mouse, but
Mickey
I'm
Mouse.
not calling that because I'm not some cool thing.
Hey, he's my team. That's right.
No, he's not. He's my team.
Okay. Yeah, you'll have it. So spend your ink first. That's it. Did you draw, by the way? Yeah.
Yeah, I draw.
Yeah. Well done.
Am I? Oh.
That's it. Well spotted.
Okay. Mini Olaf, I'm going to quest.
Yeah.
To
That
give
seems
me
good.
2 lore. And then Minnie, I'm going to attack her.
Awesome. Okay, so this is a chance for us to explain the attack or challenge. So Florence can attack Megara now because she's exhausted.
Her shield's been taken off.
Yeah, because I used her, so she stays like this. So that means she's sort of vulnerable and Florence can attack her. So with Minnie, it's going to hit Megara for 2 damage, but at exactly the same time, Megara will hit Minnie back for 2 damage. But if I give you one of our fancy new dice, Gorge,
Yes.
well, all the damage is simultaneous in this situation. So Megara takes 2 damage, and at exactly the same time, Minnie takes 2 damage. Then we see what happens. So Minnie has still got 1 point of health left because her health is 3. However, Megara only has 1 health on her card. I don't know how clearly you can see that really. So as soon as this 2 lands, then she is discarded from play. So I'll pop her over on my discard pile over here, and I can get rid of that dice. The damage, though, done to Minnie does stay on the card. There are cards that sort of heal and remove damage, but otherwise it stays on the card. It doesn't reset each round or anything like that. And then because you used her to challenge, you need to exert her, obviously, don't you? Yep. All right. Have you got? That seems good to me. Have you got anything else you want to do?
Well, can't really do anything.
No.
Else. Yeah.
You done?
Yeah.
Awesome. I mean, that was a good turn. So I'll ready my cards. I haven't got anything ready, so I will draw a card. Bit of trouble here.
Okay, let's make a little sort of thing. So, if you don't know, when you get the booster packs, you get these little puzzle pieces in the booster packs. And let's say whoever wins this game gets one of the puzzle packs.
I see. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Do 4 games since there's 4.
Maybe if we play quick enough, we'll need to play a bit quicker than we are now. But we are playing slowly to explain everything.
So whoever wins the first round will get Mickey's head.
Okay.
And then we'll start. Then we'll.
Yeah, I like that. It's a good idea. First to complete the puzzle or get most pieces. So I'm going to ink this sweetheart. Going to 4 ink. Really, I'm struggling here. I'm going to. No, this is okay actually. I'm going to spend 3 ink to play Mother Knows Best. This is one of Tori's favourite lines and scenes from Rapunzel. So this is actually a song. So you can feel free to sing the song. Mother Knows Best.
We've got 7 people now.
Awesome. So what this card does is it returns chosen characters to their player's hand. So I'm going to return Mickey back to your hand.
No.
Yep.
You mean?
I am mean. And then I'm going to spend 1 ink to play Stampede. So the cost at the top there. And what Stampede does is deals 2 damage to a chosen damaged character. So they have to be damaged first to do that.
No.
But Minnie is damaged, so I'm going to spend give Minnie another 2 damage, which will be enough to take her off the board. So Mummy Knows Best.
She doesn't know that.
Came through for me there. But that's the end of my turn. So back to you.
I'm definitely not frustrated with you at all.
I mean, you're still winning, but at least I was able to play some cards.
Okay, so I would like so in so when me and Daddy played this for the first time, where did we go? What was that place
Oh,
called?
Southampton, the board game
Yeah,
cafe in
went
Southampton.
to some
Yeah.
board game cafe and it was really good. We got to play the game for the first time when it
Mhm.
came out, and I had the Ariel card and Daddy had the Eric card, or it was the other way around.
Yeah.
I think I had the Eric card, and so they may or may not have killed each other.
Oh yes, we said, didn't we? There are some funny moments like that in the game, where yeah, Ariel and Eric had a little argument, and one ended up
Someone ate a bit too much fish.
punching each other in the face, I think.
Okay, so
All right. So what are you doing? So you've done your draw, yeah?
yes,
Okay. You can also ink a card, putting it into your resources at any point on your turn. It doesn't have to be the first thing that you do. Sometimes you might draw some cards and then decide you want one of those in your ink.
This.
Yeah, okay. So he's gone into your ink.
I'm going to get Ariel.
So spend your ink. That's it. Awesome. I might as well just show that while you're deciding what you're going to do with Olaf. So this is Arrow again. Love the artwork. It's absolutely fantastic. So quite good numbers on aerial attack and defense, but also quests for two. But this is what I think is great about this game and how they've themed it. So under aerial there, if it's going to focus in for us, I'm not sure it is. It's just focusing on the maps, unfortunately, but we'll see if it does. There we go. So human aerial is voiceless, as she is for most of the film. So this Ariel can't sing songs, which is a bit like action cards. They're one of the things I just played. Whereas the underwater Ariel, which I think Florence has got in her deck, can sing songs. So again, it's just those little thematic Disney thematics that fit in her cool. And what did you do with Olaf? Sorry, guys.
Can I please undo Ariel?
Yeah, of course you can.
Sorry, I just did.
That's okay. Oh, what were you planning on singing? Yeah, okay. So she's the only card in the game I think that can't sing, but
I'm gonna buy Mickey.
put Mickey back in. Yeah.
Also, and then I'm also going to buy Olaf.
Yeah, I mean, that seems super good. And then did you quest for this, Olaf?
Yes.
And did you give yourself a point for that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. Okay, finished.
Yep.
So I will ready and draw. Okay. How much am I on? 4. Oh man. Okay. Well, I'm gonna put Aladdin into my ink, sweetheart. So in he goes. I'm gonna spend 3 to play a Mother Knows Best to bounce Mickey back to your hand. That card's really good, it turns out. So Mickey goes back into your hand. Yeah. But that is all I can do. Yeah. This red-green deck's all right, actually. That's all I can do. So it's back to you. So do your reading. Do your draw.
So, what does Singer 5 mean? This character counts to as a cost to 5 to sing songs.
So normally on the sing and the songs card, so I'll show you this one actually. So this is what they call a song in the game. So Florence has asked a really good question there. So there's actions, items, songs, and characters. I think that's all of the things at the moment. So it says on the card here, so you can either pay the cost from your ink to sing the song, to play the card, or it will say a character with a certain cost can sing it for free. So then you don't pay the ink, you turn the character instead, and they sing the song in effect. And that's what Matthew's just said there in chat, is that you can end up with some quite funny characters singing some quite funny songs. Um, but her ability, so I think she's either a 3 or 4 cost, but she actually sings for a 5, so she allows you to sing higher cost songs. Is what she does. Is that Cinderella?
Yes.
Yeah. So that's kind of her ability, really.
Okay. Well, you frustrated me enough, so I'm going to get Mickey again,
Okay.
which is 3.
Yeah.
Don't have any really new characters. So going to
Yeah.
quest.
That seems good. So 5-1, in case you can't see this very clearly. Are you finished?
Yep.
Yep. Okay. So I'm gonna ready, and I'm gonna draw. Okay, and I'm gonna spend all 5 to play the Mad Hatter. So the Mad Hatter quests for 3, and he's also got an ability that gives you some card draw, so he's quite good. And that is all I'm going to do. So I'm going to pass back to you, sweetheart.
Just take a look in our little display.
Mm. So ready, cards first.
Yes, I
That's
know.
it.
Well, now he can't go back into my hand, right?
Well, he could if I've got another Mother Nose pass, but you can use him this turn. That's for certain.
Wow.
Let's go. Oh, that's a very good card. Yeah,
Basic.
indeed.
And I still have 3 left.
Yes. So spend your 3.
Things.
All right. So is it?
Action.
Yeah. Well, it's a song. Do you want to explain it? I'll just hold it up to camera. You explain it.
Action. So we've
Try and get it to focus.
sort of thing, haven't we?
Yeah.
So action. Action cards are character cards, obviously, which means they can only be played once per turn.
Mm-hmm.
Well, so look, if I say, okay, I'm just gonna do this on Mickey Mouse, I've used the song, I've drawn my 2 cards, I put it into my discard pile immediately after.
Correct. That's absolutely correct.
Well, I'm going to play it on Mickey Mouse, so I can draw myself.
So if you do that, then you don't spend the 3. So that's what we were sort of trying to explain with the songs, really. So on the song here, it says again. I'll try and get it to focus. There we go. A character with cost 3 or more can sing this song for free, or you just pay the cost at the top. So Florence can choose to use Mickey Mouse. If I just shift him over a little bit, because he's a 3 cost, she can choose to exert him instead of using him this turn to sing this song for free. The advantage of doing that is she keeps 3 ink ready, which she can then spend on the cards that she does, and that allows her to draw 2 cards. Well, there you go. Keep winning. All right, so you've used Mickey to sing the song, yeah? And so you keep your ink up for the cards that you've drawn.
I'm going to do him.
Okay. So she's playing Rafiki. Rafiki has a special ability on him called Rush. Now, as we've said, when characters come into play, normally you can't use them on the turn that they come in. However, Rafiki's Rush gets around that because Rush allows a character to come in and attack. They can't quest, but they can attack on the turn that they're played. So that ability gets around the thing of them not being able to be used on the first turn. And we're already off camera with your whiteboard. Beautiful, but that's what that is.
I'll probably go down here and then say like they go down there, I guess.
Yeah, okay. So, what do you want to do now? That was very good use of your songs and stuff, I think.
I'm gonna do new venue on here. Yeah, I'll just have to do that. It's like that, I guess. So I'm gonna do 2 quest
Yeah, so
points.
it's 7-1 now.
And for Rafiki, I think I will.
Well, you have to fight or leave him standing up.
Fight.
You can't fight. That's a good point. So you can't do anything with him.
So I just.
No, because he came in this turn. But his rush allows him to challenge the turn he comes in, but not quest.
But I can't fight you.
Correct. So he does nothing. He just comes in like a normal character then. Yeah. So score at the moment 7-1.
I'm
Raise on that of trouble. Yeah. This is not looking great right now, but we'll see what we can do. 20 wins. Yeah. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna quest with the Mad Hatter, which gets me 3. 1, 2, 3.
You gave yourself 4.
No, I was on 1.
Oh, I thought you meant get up to 3 points.
Then Oh, your board's a bit of a problem.
Back
Okay,
to
I'm going
7.
to spend 5 to play Dragonfire. So this is an action, not a song. So I haven't got the option to exert a character or anything. One of Tori's favourite Disney, if not favourite Disney character, which is why we've got the Maleficent mat because we bought that for Tori. And this says banish a chosen character. So I get to banish one of Florence's characters. So I'm going to banish Mickey.
No.
So he gets discarded. Poor old Mickey. Not having him going against me. Team Mickey, look. And then
He is your colour.
I'm going to stop there. So 7-4 on score.
Is it my turn?
Your turn. And it's 7-4 on the score. So quite close at the moment, but Florence's board
So,
is a bit of a problem.
I would like to point out in another deck, there is a card that allows that you have to put you have to draw the top card and put it into your thing. So at the end, me and Dad we'd look at what Daddy put in and to see how good it was because it might have been like a rubbish card or it might have been a great heart. Don't use the Tingle Hopper. Don't.
Yeah, that's key.
Horrible.
So in the purple, yeah,
I will,
orange deck.
well, I will find you and I will destroy you. I will.
That's the worst card in the game, isn't it? Right, have you done your draw?
No, I haven't.
Okay, so do that.
Yay.
Alright. And then figure out what you want to do. That sounds good. Doesn't sound good for me.
I'm going to put Ariel into my ink.
Yeah.
So,
Going to 5 ink.
5 ink. Excited about this. I'm going to spend 1 ink to do another action card, which we've already explained, which is chosen character gets 1 damage minus 2 damage. Sorry, this turn.
Okay.
I have to pick him.
Yeah.
He has no damage.
Okay.
Bad time.
Indeed. So he's now a 0 on attack just for this turn. Indeed. Okay, and then Florence will discard that card.
Very joyful.
All right.
Yeah, I can. Okay, I think I'm gonna get Cinderella for 40.
I'm feeling like I'm in a bit of trouble here.
Especially if I get Moana. You're in real trouble.
I think I'm in trouble anyway, probably. I'm not quite sure I deal with your board right now.
And then I'm going to quest for these.
Okay.
Actually,
So, yeah.
I'm going to quest for these 2.
Okay. So put your points on.
2.
So 9-4 at the moment.
And then for him, I think I'm going to challenge the Mad Hatter.
Okay, so what's his attack, sweetheart?
3.
Okay, so he does 3 damage to the Mad Hatter. Normally, the Mad Hatter would do 2 damage back.
But he has no damage, so
No,
that means I
so
get to stay
because
here.
Florence played this action at the start of the turn, she removed his attack or reduced it by 2. So he takes no damage, but you have used him, so you need to exert him.
Oh, but it would be so
And then
sad if I still had one more character that had the exact amount of damage to kill him.
That's right, but before that, the Mad Hatter's ability triggers, and it says whenever this character is challenged, you may draw a card. So I'm going to draw a card, and then
Die.
back to you.
Die.
Okay, so you challenge him again, so I draw a card.
Die.
And then you do 1 damage. Mad Hatter's gone, sadly.
Bye-bye.
And Florence takes no damage in return. Okay, anything else that you wish to do?
Really using that I can't do anything else. So
I've just
your turn.
made a mistake.
All over to you.
That was those 2. Don't do that. What I've just done.
You just picked up all of your lore cards, didn't you?
I put the 2 I drew into my ink. Yeah, I should keep these in my hand. Okay, so nothing for me to ready, sadly, and we are in.
Could we change the colour?
Why we do it after this game? Yeah.
Okay.
Right, I'm in a lot of trouble here, I think. So we'll just do what we can. I'm going to spend 3 for a Horace. I'm going to spend 1 for a Duke of Weaseltown.
He's the one.
And 1 for a Sergeant Tips.
He's the one with the bald patch.
He is. Right, back to you.
So we've got not many people on the comment section at the moment.
No.
Just the people that we've had quite a while, and we are sadly down to 4 people
Oh,
watching.
there you go. Right.
That. My turn, right?
People might go and get their dinner. Yep, so ready your cards.
What time is it even?
It is 8:15.
So we're not even fitting anything. We're not fitting everything on my
No, that's what that deck does, isn't it? It goes wide.
So my deck is mainly about the characters, not really the action cards.
Yeah, that's correct. Characters and
I need
draw.
to draw.
You draw a lot in that deck.
So I'm going to spend 2 on Minnie Mouse. Then oh, I still have 3. Then I think I'm going to buy another one of these guys. Oh my goodness, I can't even fit everything. Need to move those down a bit there.
Yeah, I'm looking in a lot of trouble here.
So he goes in.
Yeah. So he can challenge this turn if you want him to. Oh no, he can't. He's got nothing to challenge or one.
The ones that are still drying.
Yeah.
Just go here by my ink face up.
Yeah, that's fine. But we still stand them up. Otherwise, you'll get confused what you've used and haven't used. But yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, so done. Okay.
When you're in a position where you can't fit everything on the mat, then I'm definitely in a lot of trouble.
Can we try and move that over just?
Yeah, we can move it over a little bit. Do about there. And the scores are still on then. I mean, this game's going to be over in about 2 turns.
So then I'm going to quest for Pascal.
Yep, going to 10. So 10
Quest.
for 11 for.
And then I think can't challenge anymore.
You can't. Mine all stood up. 12 for. So as we said, Florence can't challenge my characters here because none of them exerted. They're all stood up at the moment. But to be honest, questing for her right now is pretty good, really. Now Cinderella quests for 2, and I think you only clicked it up 1 for her, so you need to put another one on, guys. Because this Olaf took you to 11, I think, and I think you only did 1 click for Cinderella. You should be on 15, so click it on 1 more. That's it. So when you're questing,
because he's in my.
well, you could use him to challenge, but you can't obviously because everything's stood up. So no, he's just gonna be like a normal character. But normally you could.
So I can't quest him.
No.
Okay.
No, rush is challenge only. So yeah, when you're questing, you do want to look carefully at the sort of pips on them and just make sure you kind of. I did that yesterday actually for a character that could quest for 2, and I only put 1 onto my score. So right, well, so this is the situation now. Remember we said it's first to 20 wins. Florence is on 15 currently, and right now on the table, on her next turn, she can quest for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and she obviously only needs 5 to win the game. So I need to be able to take out 4 quest points of her characters as a minimum this turn, or else she just wins. So I feel like I'm in a lot of trouble, but we'll see what
we'll see what we can do. Team Mate is going for that win.
Yeah. So I have to take out Cinder. Oh, and these are 3 health as well. I'm not even sure. In fact, it's pretty much all 3 health.
5.
Yeah.
Well, he's a 1, but you can't obviously attack him. 3, 3, 3, 3.
I don't think that there is anything that I can do to stop the loss here. But I will just check and make sure.
Got the win.
So he takes out 1 for definite, but because they're all 3s,
he dies.
No, he doesn't die, but he also doesn't take out Olaf because Olaf's a 3. Same with this one. I can't attack him obviously because he's evasive. And then these again on 1 short. So I think I can take out 2 of your characters.
You can try.
But that is not going to be enough. So we'll do what we can. So Horace will take out Rafiki. So Horace does 4 to Rafiki, and he takes 3 back, which kills him, actually, sadly. He's gone.
Think before
Duke
you do.
of Weaseltown will hit Cinderella.
Which
So
doesn't
does
kill her.
2 and takes him out, but it does get 2 damage. So you don't want to put a 2 on her, Gorge. I'll then spend 1 to play Stampede, so that does another 2 to her. So she goes to 4. And then Sergeant Tibbs will finish Cinderella off. He'll take 2 damage back. So that's my whole board gone. I sadly can't afford to play this card, so I will keep hold of that, and I will pass back to you. Don't forget Minnie down here.
Oh, such a sad player, aren't you now? What's the card?
All right, so ready with your cards. I mean, obviously we know the end is here, but still good to do that. And then Florence just needs 5 questing points now, or lore points, to win the game.
I'm gonna do 4 to play Akuna Matata, which is a song. Wait, no, I don't. Character with 4 or more.
Yeah, unfortunately, so Cinderella would have done that for you.
Why did you kill her?
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter. But yeah, it's good that you're thinking about that.
Yeah.
So what does that card do, Gorge?
Remove up to 3 damage from each of your characters, but actually that's pointless.
Yeah, it is right now, yeah.
So, I'm going to keep that on 4 though, because I'm going to spend it on Hades.
Okay, cool. So we've got Hades. I'll just show that while Florence is winning the game.
Quest.
Well, so how many points are you getting by doing that?
1, 2,
Yeah,
3.
yeah. Exactly what you need. All right, and then so winner of the first game was Florence.
And here's what I get.
So 20-4. So it wasn't even close. Oh, all right. So player 2 wins. We'll restart that, and that's sort of Disney.
Can you show that out? That is what I have won.
So one of the puzzle pieces to Florence. We'll put that somewhere screen. So that's sort of Disney Lorcana, really. Now we played that one quite slowly, so the next one will play a little bit quicker because I think we've sort of explained most of it now. So the purple and orange deck.
Sorry, can I point something out? If you have any questions, comment them and I will probably read them out. And Mummy's put a crossing finger, and Matthew has given me.
Yeah, well played. No, it was well played.
Yes.
It wasn't even close. 20-4, not even close. And I think that makes you 3-2 up on our total games now. So I think we've played 5 against each other, and Florence is winning 3-2. Now, do you want to stay with that same deck, or do you want to swap?
I'm gonna stay with my deck.
Okay, I don't blame you. So I'm going to now swap to one of the other starter deck, which is the blue and silver deck, just so we've got a bit of variety, really. Thank you. You can do that for me while I'm shuffling it. So the purple and orange deck tries to sort of go wide and play a lot of cheap characters. So you can see Florence's board was very strong there, and there wasn't really a great deal I could do about it. The red and green deck really has got a few very good evasive characters. So it's trying to get evasive characters down. Whereas the white and blue deck is very good at getting ink, so money in effect, in there.
So this is what the next prize will be.
Okay, I need to try and win this one.
I wonder if I can show it on my face camera.
Oh yeah, you could do it on there. Actually, I forgot you got that one. You could definitely on there.
So that's what the next person wins.
Okay, there you go, beautiful.
Because doing out there is like so hard. So.
All right, let's see if I fare any better. So 1-0 to Florence.
Don't you?
Well, I'd like to win a game right now. You're on a bit of a hot streak for game wins. Right, so we'll play this one a little bit quicker. So we'll just explain if a couple of sort of cards we haven't really explained come up yet.
But look at the thing one we put in the comments.
Yeah, it is, I think. So typically, with these starter decks, Floss and I have found when you know what you're doing, you're not sort of having to read the cards too much. Probably about between 15 and 20 minutes to play a game. It really doesn't take long. And what's great is because of the artwork on the cards, it's really easy to learn them. So Florence has already learned a lot of the cards and what their abilities do. I mean, we were doing a little quiz on the way home yesterday, weren't we, for the cards? So again, I think that artwork really helps because you recognise the characters.
Official playmat.
It is, yes. We bought that for Tori yesterday, Matthew. She did, yeah, because she wasn't quite feeling 100% today. Because Tori was going to be doing the stream and learning the game, but yeah, unfortunately, she's not feeling quite 100%. So, but yes, so there's three. So you've probably seen them, but
George is watching Lost and wants you to beat Danny.
yeah, brilliant.
Done
So
that one.
there's the Maleficent map, which we bought for Tori just because Maleficent's Tori's favourite character. Maybe, yeah. Right, you can do your seven, Gorge. So there's a Maui mat and there's a Mickey Mouse mat. They're all very nice, actually, I've got to say. Um, but we had to get the Maleficent one for Tori, given that's her favourite Disney character. Right, okay, I'm more at home with this deck. I've played this deck quite a lot, so I'm going to get rid of this, get rid of this, get rid of this, get rid of this, and I'm going to keep those. Okay, so Floss is playing exactly the same deck. I swapped to the blue and silver. I will do, yeah. Give me a second. That's four
So
for
I
me.
have my own miniature camera, which is my face camera.
Oh, God, I've rolled a one now. Maybe it's better going second there.
Hold on.
Yeah, so I've got to say, Matthew, so we went to Bristol yesterday because I had pre-ordered some stuff from the shop in Bristol and I'd been there before, so now the card games I knew it was nice. Um, and then we played in a starter deck tournament in the evening. So the Maleficent mat I'd already ordered for Tori just because of the character, really. But we saw the Maui mat yesterday, and the Maui mat was really nice. I haven't seen the Mickey mat yet in person, but again, it looked nice. Um, but the quality of the stuff in the game, I think, is fantastic. Um, and the foil cards look great, don't they? We love the shinies, the foil cards. Right, do you want to roll that? See who goes first, Gorge.
Yes, sorry.
I rolled a one.
16.
It's 18, which is
18.
weird because I think that is the complete opposite of what we rolled in the first game. I think you rolled a one and I rolled a 18. That's strange. So do you want to go first or second?
Like, well, yeah, I
I'm
guess
going
you
to shuffle back in. I didn't do that.
Do you just want to try roll? Because what if you do roll a 19 one time?
I rolled a one. I'd already done it. That's what I
Oh,
said. I rolled it first.
oh, okay. Then yes.
So whoever gets highest roll or
First.
can choose to
I
go
go
first. Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
so you don't get to draw, but you do get to go first. All right, so we're gonna play a little bit quicker this time. We will show you some. There will be some slightly different cards come out in this, but yeah, I'll pour on Maleficent. She's gone.
And then.
All right, let's see if I can win one.
Spent.
This is a better hand already. I'm more interested. Okay. All right, so I will draw. Okay, and I'm going to put a coconut basket. Gorge. Coconut basket into ink, and I'm going to spend that to play a Captain Hook. Over to you.
Okay. Ready everything. Okay, so I have a pretty good hand. I'm going to put Jafar into my
Yeah,
game
that makes sense to me.
because he's way too expensive. Then I'm going to spend my two on Minnie Mouse.
Yeah.
So put it down there. Put it there. And then I'm going to quest.
You're off. You're winning.
And it is yoga.
Okay, all right. So I will ready. I will draw. Okay, that's a good card. That is a good card. What do I ink though? Probably. So I'm going to ink Aurora, shiny Aurora, sadly. All right. And I'm going to spend my two. Yeah, you might not have seen it yesterday, actually. She's awesome, isn't she? Yeah, the foils don't come up as awesome as they actually are on the camera, unfortunately. But when you see them in person, they are beautiful. They've done an amazing job with the artwork in this game. Love it. Okay, so then I spent my two for Grandma Tala. And then Captain Hook is going to challenge Olaf. Now, normally Captain Hook's attack is only one, so that wouldn't be enough to kill Olaf. But his ability is when he's attacking, he gets plus two. So he actually does 3 damage to Olaf, and then Olaf does 1 damage back to him. So Olaf's gone and Hook survives. That's me done. Back to you. Yeah, I think it will, Matthew. The local game stores,
Did I quit?
well, yeah, have been selling out of stock. Like super quick. I mean, I got lucky in that we went to Bristol yesterday and had pre-ordered, so we got pretty much everything we wanted really. But I'm pretty confident on the 1st September there'll be more, and then okay, well done, God. Um, they are also doing a sort of reprint, I think, later on in September as well. So yeah, I'm like you. There's a couple of other bits I still want. Hopefully there'll be more available later in the month. Right, so you inked Mickey.
Yes. So just looking at what to do. I was gonna say if you are like in Bristol, there was yesterday. I don't know. Are they doing it again?
What, sweetheart?
Tournament.
They will do tournaments there, yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
that's definitely a really good place to go. I really liked it there.
Yeah, there's a lot local. So as Matthew said in chat, but there's collectibles in Andover doing it. So again, if you like what you've seen, they've definitely got some boosters and stuff. I believe I'm right in saying Tori popped in there, and they're going to be doing some stuff. Uh, I'm going to the board gaming cafe in Southampton, and Floss and I are planning on going there on Tuesday. They're doing a weekly league, which sounds very friendly, actually. It rewards you as much just for playing as it does for winning, which is really refreshing. They've redesigned this game with a different audience in mind, all ages, really. And there was all ages at the tournament yesterday, so that's great. Um, the Gaming Den in Basingstoke as well. Floss and I are likely going to a tournament there next weekend. I think they're doing a starter tournament. Um, so there's plenty of local shops. But I've got to say, we had a brilliant day in Bristol yesterday, and everyone we played against in the evening was great, really friendly, weren't they?
Yeah.
So I would say at the moment, from our limited experience, really good audience within the game.
I put a thing. Just saying.
Hi, Josh. Well done. Right, sorry. So we were chatting. We were going to play some quicker, weren't we? Yes. So you've inked Mickey.
I'm going to buy her for my.
Yeah. Okay.
I think I'm.
Yeah. Yeah. So 2-0 on the questing.
Yep.
Yeah, you done? Okay, so I will ready my cards and I will draw. Okay. Okay, okay. Wow, that's tricky. Tricky, tricky. Okay, that might be a mistake. I'm going to ink Mufasa. That might be a mistake. It's one of my better cards, but we'll see what happens. Then,
If I win, I'm going to blame it on you inking the
yeah,
fire.
I would. I'm going to spend all 3 ink, play Hercules. So Hercules has the bodyguard ability, which makes sense because it's Hercules. So basically, what that means is that when you're fighting, you have to fight Hercules before you can fight any of my other characters. So Florence can has to hit him before them. Only when fighting. If she's got other cards that will damage them without fighting, she can get around that. You okay, Gorge?
Yeah, I want something.
Oh. Oh, okay, yeah, we'll make that. Yeah, then we play three.
Yeah, but then
Probably a bit. We'll see. We'll maybe do one or two. Yeah, we can do. Yeah. All right. So that's Hercules. So he kind of offers protection. Again, love the thematics of that. And then I think I'm going to.
wait now, because I get. Ooh, things just.
I think I'm just going to quest. I'm just going to quest and get up and running and go to two. All right. So 2-2. Over to you, sweetheart.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, is it 2-2?
Yes.
Enjoy.
She's excited.
It's not Moana, is what I would like to point out, but it is. I'm not gonna play.
Okay.
Did you tell me to keep
Go on
things to
then.
myself? Well, obviously can't name Kim. Can't name. I'm gonna ink him. I'm gonna ink this.
Yeah. Okay. So going to 4 ink.
Yay!
Oh, wow, you got
Shiny.
Mickey. Shiny Mickey.
I know.
Yeah, he's very good. Okay.
So, wardrobe. I think I'm going to quest and same for mini.
Okay, taking you to 4. So 4-2. And you're done?
Yep.
Okay, I will ready my cards. And I will draw a card. Okay. Now, do I need to do anything about your board right now? Mickey's a small issue. Hmm. Yeah, okay. I'm going to spend 3 ink and I'm going to play Smash, which is the snowman from Frozen.
So I literally know all the Frozen characters because growing up, I was a huge Frozen fan,
You and
and
George.
so is George.
Yeah,
We're both obsessed with Frozen, so I can literally name you every character if you'd like.
absolutely. And I think that's what's well, not right now. But I think that's what's great about this game is it's just, with the artwork and the characters, it's something, again, if you're a Disney fan, it's absolutely fantastic, and which we are. Right, let me do this first. So I'm going to deal 3 damage to Mickey.
Wait, no, he's not in.
It doesn't matter. I'm not challenging him, so I can hit him anywhere on the table.
No, because he's not in my game. He's not in here.
Yeah, yeah. He's as soon as he's on your mat, he's in play. So then he can be targeted by cards.
Okay,
And then
now. You could have told me this wrong. Will you explain?
I'm just going to quest with these. So I'm going to quest 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. Over to you. 5-4. I'm finally in front. Not for long. Okay, over to you. Yeah. Yeah, this is a slightly closer game than last time. All right, so ready your cards and then draw.
You can go there. So if you've played Lorcana before, comment your favourite character that you've seen so far.
Hmm.
Because obviously in the app you can like scroll through literally
Yeah,
every
maybe
card.
even what your favourite Disney
Daddy,
character
do
is.
you know what the Tinkerbell one is? Because that is gorgeous artwork.
Yeah, we like Tinkerbell
I
ones,
love
don't we?
Tinkerbell.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, that's a good one. Yay! Okay, I'm gonna do this one right here, which is a song and an action. Be
Okay.
our guest, which is a
Be
really
our
good.
guest. Be our guest.
Please don't sing that song. It's
That's fair.
really annoying.
That's fair. Oh, and we've gone to 0 viewers.
We haven't.
Right. No.
Probably still have like one or two for George. His mummy and George can still.
Yeah, they're
So
not put off by my singing.
surprisingly, I'm surprised that we actually have still have still have
Indeed.
some people here. So I'm gonna be our guest on Minnie
Yeah.
and choose a
What does
few.
it do?
So look at the top four cards of your deck. So
Mm.
this,
Yeah.
you may reveal a character. You may reveal a character card and put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of any deck in any order.
In any order.
So
Okay, that seems really good.
basically, I pull four cards off,
You
and if
do.
I get a character card,
Yeah.
then I can keep it.
And put it in your hand. Yeah.
What if I get multiple character
Then
cards?
you choose which one you want.
I am.
That's really good. While you're deciding that, yeah, Matthew, the Think
Actually,
About the Giant it's a really nice card.
yeah.
And it looks fantastic. But it's also a really good card as well. We haven't found one of those yet in the few packs that we've opened, but you know, you never know. Right, so what are you going to go for? No, worst card in the game, that isn't it? So, well, yeah, you can do that. So reveal the character you're taking, assuming you got one.
Yeah, I've got.
Awesome. So you do reveal it though, so you do show me. Wow, a broom. Okay. Yeah, that's a really good combo. Combos.
Yes, I know. I was very happy when I found
Indeed.
that. If you wait until tomorrow, you can go back on this and you can go. You see my very surprised self when I find the broom. And I have enough to goodie.
Well, think about Mickey's ability. What does Mickey do with the brooms?
Okay.
So one of Mickey's abilities is that the brooms cost one less. So it normally cost two, although Florence had two in her rink anyway, but actually only cost one. All right. And have you got anything else you want to do?
Oh yes. Where? I can't believe I got that. Minis are.
I don't think it clicked on then, sweetheart.
Oh,
So I think that's it.
and then Claire.
He's a two quester. Don't forget to check that. So
Okay.
it's 7-5, Floss 7-5 now. And you finish, yeah? So Floss played that really well because she's just going to pop to the toilet. So we'll have a quick game pause. Sorry if the camera's jigging around a bit. It's on a table under the gaming table, so it's getting sort of knocked occasionally. But yeah, so she sung with Minnie, which meant she didn't have to pay the two cards to sing the song, which then gave her enough to play the broom. So it's really good, and I must say she has. Let's go back on. She's picked up the sort of subtleties of this game really quickly, which I think is great. So I will just do my bits, but I won't do anything else until she comes back, and I will draw a card. So yeah, I mean, I'm loving this. I am a card game fan. I've not really ever played TCGs before, much Flesh and Blood for a little while, but not for all that long. But just the Disney. And I love the fact that Floss and I can play it together. So we played in that tournament yesterday. She did absolutely brilliantly. The people she played against were so friendly, which helped massively. But it's lovely, it's lovely to be able to sit and play for an hour and a half now. So I'm absolutely loving this game. We're going to try and get Tori involved at some point as well when she's feeling better and get her involved with some games. But yeah, a big thumbs up from me at the moment. Would you give Lorcana a thumbs up?
Oh yeah, a million. If I could, I would give it like a cajillion.
There you go. Right, I'm just gonna. Are you done, Gorgia? I'm just gonna hold the camera as you sit back down. A million bajillion. I mean, that's a real good rating. Okay, you in? Yeah, and have you got your water down there, Gorgia? Yeah, awesome. Okay. Um, So yeah, I mean, there's so much I like about it. And what we might do, I think we'll maybe do one more quick game after this, and then we might open up one booster pack on live on stream just to finish. But again, that's the thing. So the game itself is great fun, but then on top of that, you've got for us at least, the excitement of opening the booster packs, which is like
Who's
when you're a
counting?
kid and you had stickers. It's me. I've just reset, Gorge. And of course, you've got the deck building as well, which you don't need to do with the starter decks. They're already done. But if that's your thing and I really enjoy that, then you can do that as well. Right. Okay. So I need to deal with this board a bit. Now, I think we're going to start, and you're not going to be happy about this.
Which one are you removing now?
So I'm going to Grandma Tala is going to hit Mickey Mouse. So Mickey does 3 to Grandma Tala, which kills her, but she does 1, which is just enough to take out Mickey. And then her ability is that she goes into my Inkwell, exerted. Then I'm going to spend
Don't do that, I'm afraid.
2 ink to play 1 jump ahead. Put the top card of your deck into your Inkwell face down exerted. So I can't use it this turn. That's good for next turn. Then I'm going to spend 1 ink to fire the cannons. And I'm going to shoot your broom and take your broom out because fire the cannons does 2 damage. And then I'm just going to quest with Captain Hook and quest with Hercules. Yeah, going to 7. 7 each. Over to you, sweetheart. So you're playing Hades.
When you play this character, return a character from your discard into your hand.
Oh, okay. So who are you going to bring back? Yeah, yeah, that's really strong. No, it's a good evil laugh moment.
I put him back in case you will just.
Shiny Mickey is back. I literally just killed him. Yeah, I hope so. Luckily, I've got to say, I think of all the card games I've played, I think it's really you carry on, sweetheart. I think it's really accessible, and I just think it's fun. I just think it's fun. I love the artwork. I love the sort of characters and stuff that's going on. Yeah. Now, Hercules, remember, he's got the body. No, he's got the bodyguard ability. So if you're challenging, you have to challenge Hercules first. So do you still want to do that? Yeah. So put wardrobe down so I can see. So she does 3 to Hercules, which takes him out, and he does 3 back. So you need to put 3 damage on wardrobe. Hercules is gone though, sadly.
But that means she only has 3 health. She only has 1 health.
That's right. Okay, are you finished? Or are you thinking you want to change your mind?
Wait, well, he has to. If I attack, will he die? He will die, right? Yeah, I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him.
Well, no, you can't. So, because you did that to attack Hercules, so Hercules is bodyguard, so you have to attack Hercules first. So, on your next turn, you can attack him.
Goodbye.
So, you want to leave it as it is. Yeah, I think it's quite good, guys, to be honest. So, okay, so I'm going to ready all my cards and ready Captain Hook and draw. Interesting.
We've got 6. We've got 6 people back. First, it was 4.
Okay, I'm going to spend all 5, and I'm going to play
Okay.
Grab Your Swords. So that does indeed. So that deals 2 damage to each opposing character. So it does 2 damage to Hades. It does 2 damage to the wardrobe, and it does 2 damage to Minnie. Right, gorge. So Hades gets discarded because he's at his damage. The wardrobe gets discarded. Minnie's okay for now. Well, I just read it out, sweetheart. It does 2 damage to everything on your side. And then That's interesting. I'm just gonna quest with Captain Hook and go to 8. So 8 each. Over to you, God.
Okay. Couldn't have that.
Yeah, that's a really good point, actually, Matthew. Like, yeah, absolutely. So the tournament I'm playing in tomorrow, you get a starter deck, and then there's a booster pack with that, as I'm sure you'll know. But you can you put the booster pack cards into your starter deck, and obviously you could just leave them in, but you'd take out the matching cards. So straight away there, it varies the starter deck up, which I think is really cool. It's a great way of varying the game. What does that do, Gosh?
To
Wow.
three
Okay.
damage.
That seems pretty good. Should have taken her out when I had the chance. Okay, and you paid your 4, yeah? All right.
Because I use Mickey Minnie,
Uh,
so I don't have to pay for it, right?
no, but it says a character with cost 4 or more, and she's only a cost 2. So you either have to pay for.
I'll pay this one.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
So I guess it's
No, Mini's not being used now because you can't use it for that. So you can still use Mini.
if I were to stab Captain Hook, would that kill Minnie?
You tell me. What's his attack?
No, that won't kill her.
No. Yeah. All right. So just turn it. That's it. So that does 2 to Captain Hooks. That kills him, unfortunately. And then Minnie takes 1 damage back. Okay, you finished?
Tune up
You
tap.
don't want to ink anything this turn?
Nope.
Okay, fair enough. So I will ready. I will draw.
I'm not inking my Mickey and I can't ink anything else.
No, fair enough. That's absolutely fine. So I'm going to ink this, sweetheart. Going to 6.
Hold on, what was that?
It's just, well, I'm inking it.
Oh, yeah.
And then I'm going to spend 4 to get Maleficent into play. I'm his favourite. And then I'm going to spend 1 to fire the cannons and deal 2 damage to Minnie, which kills Minnie. Over to you. Have you got some good ones?
Yeah, pretty good. Yeah. I'm not going to tell you, but it's like the dreaded moment may or may not have just come.
Go on then, what you got?
So this is
That was me
not
that
good
time.
going. So like, I need to do this though. I'm debating. Okay, I'm gonna pay for Hey Hey and then I'll make my decision.
Okay.
Yeah. So the chicken.
1 for Hey Hey.
One chicken idiot.
Yeah, he's actually good in this game, though.
Can you just turn that way, please?
Yeah.
I don't want you seeing which one I may or may not be putting into ink.
Well, you have shown me anyway, but what are you going to do?
Should I do? I'm still debating. Okay. I know you might be very surprised.
Shiny. Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, depends what you're going to play, but
I don't know what to do.
what are you going to do?
Because I need more ink because there's this really good one.
Okay, well, then that's
Pretty
probably
good.
the right
And
decision.
it's
Okay,
so,
that's probably the right decision then. That's hard. It is. Yeah. Go on then. So we're going to ink Mickey. Boss doesn't like inking the shinies.
I've never actually done it.
No, you haven't actually. You didn't do it at all yesterday, did you? So you've got 4 ink to spend.
Yes. and I'm going to spend 3
Okay.
on him.
Yeah, I mean, that seems very good.
And it is your go.
Yeah. Okay. So I will read
Wait,
everything.
he can go up here.
He can, but he can't
Yeah,
challenge
I'll just
because,
leave him like
yeah. And I will draw. Um, okay. I will spend 5, 3, 4, 5, and I will play Beast. When you play this character, you may banish a chosen item, but there's no items. Maleficent will quest for 2, going to 10. Over to you.
It's definitely going to be a hard one.
It's closer than the first game, actually, which wasn't close at all.
So, Maleficent's turned to the side, right?
She is, so you can attack her now if you wish. Yeah, that's very strong. Okay.
Especially if I have his brother, which I'm hoping.
Indeed. Oh, so what you're doing your thing. So again, Flotsam from
Mermaid?
Little Mermaid. Thank you. I was going to say Ariel for some reason. He also has Rush. So Florence can use him to challenge on the turn that he comes in. So I think poor old Maleficent's probably in a bit of trouble there.
And he. Can we just maybe.
So if you just turn it around, that's it, and then I can see what the numbers are. So he does 3 to her.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 3 on Maleficent, and then she does 3 back.
Which.
So both still alive with 1 point and a half left. Yeah, if you want to do that. So again, just turn it around, that's it, because otherwise we can't set the camera. So it does 3, so Maleficent goes to 6, and then Maleficent does 3 back. So then these 2 are gone.
Well, got one out.
Yeah, I don't hate that. She quests a 2. Okay. And are you finished?
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. Okay, so I will ready. I will draw. Uh, okay, that's quite good actually. So I will pay 4 to play Aurora. 2, 3, 4. When you play this character, chosen character gets -2 this turn. So I'm going to give him a -2, and then the beast is going to attack him. So he takes 1 now because of the -2, and he kills. Who was it? Flotsam, that one, isn't it? And I'm going to stop there and pass back to you. So 10-8 still on the score at the moment. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to make this the last game. But if you want to hang around afterwards, we're going to open 1 booster pack because then it'll be time to end the stream, I think, and let Floss get settled for bed. No, but yeah, we're just going to do 1 booster.
Okay.
So we'll just do 1. We can do 1 live on stream. So while Florence is doing her draw and thinking about what she's going to do, so the booster packs typically, I think they're about £5, I think. And there's 12 cards in the pack. There's 6 common cards. There is 3 uncommon cards, I think. 2 cards that are rare or there's like 3 stages of rarity. Rare being the most common of the rares, if I've explained that at all well. And then there's 1 shiny card in every pack, which can be any of them. So it can be a rare card or it can be a common card, but there's 1 shiny. And then there is 8 what they call enchanted cards, which are like the hugely rare. And we haven't seen one of those yet, other than online, but they look incredible. They're different artwork and really shiny. They look awesome. So we're really hoping to get one of those. But they're yeah, I think there's about a 1% chance of getting them, so it's very unlikely. But we'll open a 1 booster pack, and then that'll be a great place to end the stream, I think. But first, I need to see if I can win this game. So, are you done, sweetheart?
Yeah.
So you play some characters, question with Hey Hey, yeah?
Yeah.
Awesome. So I will ready, and I will draw. Okay, so I'm going to spend 1 to develop my brain, because that definitely needs developing. So I look at the top 2, I take 1 into my hand and put 1 to the bottom. So I'm going to take this one into my hand. this one to the bottom, and then this gets discarded. Then I'm going to spend 5 to play a Maleficent. And then I'm going to quest for 1 with Aurora, and then I'm going to quest for 2 with Beast. There we go. Over to you. So I am now on 13. Florence is on 9. So I'm feeling better about this one right now.
Shouldn't have said that.
Indeed. Okay, over to you, Gorge.
Oh my gosh, I have no card. Okay. I'm gonna use this. Use her. Oh wait, I don't have to do that. Wait, no, I have.
No, you're welcome, Matthew. Thanks for joining us. Matthew's heading off now, I think. But yeah, thanks for being here. Thanks for joining us. And we're keen for games. So gaming group, we're going to bring the starter decks, and I'll be on hand to teach anyone who wants to play how to play. But again, if you ever fancy some games, let us know, and we'll try and sort something. Once we're in our own site for Koala, we're going to try and sort some more regular sort of gaming evenings, I think. But try and get along to the next gaming group, maybe if you can, and we'll have the decks there. Obviously, you could bring some of your own as well. That'd be awesome, and we can get some games in. But thanks for joining us.
You can always watch this live.
Yes, you can. Right, what are you up to?
So I've
Gosh.
just used this.
Okay.
So look at my top 4.
Are you using wardrobe to sing it? Yeah. Awesome. That's it.
We've got one more comment from Matthew.
Brilliant. Yeah. Well, hopefully we'll see you there, Matthew. Oh, plus is very excited. All right. So you inch your hand. The others go on the bottom in any order, but it doesn't matter. You're not going to get to the bottom of your deck. And then you show me the one that you drew. Oh. Wow, you got your other shiny. She's really good. That's kind of your favourite, isn't it?
She's my favourite.
Yeah.
Don't have any princesses, so I'm going to choose her.
Okay. So anything else that you want to do?
Quest and quest.
Okay, so that's 2 quest points. You still got 5 ink, Gorge, because you didn't use some with the wardrobe. So yeah, that seems good to me.
Oh,
And I'm going to play your shiny Moana, Moana's very good.
like over here, I can see her shining.
Yeah. So again, that's where I think Floss has done really well with this because she chose to use the wardrobe to sing, which meant that she kept her ink. So then when she drew Moana, she could actually afford to play at this turn, which was really good. Okay, you finished? All right. I think you're starting to struggle, aren't you? So let's speed up a little bit now. And I will draw, and I will spend 3 to play Princess Jasmine. I will spend 2 to play the frying pan. This is an item. Items can be used on the turn that they come into play, unlike characters that obviously can't do that. Items can. And I think I'm just going to quest. So I'm going to quest for 3 with Maleficent. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to quest for 1 with Aurora. And I'm going to quest for 2 with Beast, which gets me to 19. And I'm going to banish the frying pan to say that the wardrobe can't she just can't challenge next turn. All right, and it's over to you. I think this is going to be a Mickey Mouse team win here, but we'll see. It's 1911. Yeah.
Okay, and then we'll open up our little booster.
We'll do one booster pack. Yeah.
I am wondering when we're going to open up that box though, because we have 2.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll just do 1 booster.
Well, going to use her for law.
Well, draw first.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you might want to do that, but draw your card first. Now remember, if you don't deal with my board, then I will win on my next turn. Because I only need 1 more quest point to win.
Hey, could I just... Oh, wait, you can't challenge.
Yeah, indeed. but
Okay,
I think it's
I'm gonna
probably
get
tricky for you now.
Hey, and I think Hey is going to
You're not all
maybe
that far from getting to 20
stab the
yourself,
beast,
actually. Okay,
and so
so
is
hang on. So the beast takes one, and then he does four back. So hey goes.
I think I might do
Okay, so beast takes another one, and then hey goes.
this. He did. Also did.
No, he's still got one left. Yeah, it's a bit tough for you. I've got a super strong board this
Wait,
time. No, you haven't used her yet. No, that's it. You nearly almost could have got there yourself because you could have got 17 if you'd quested with everybody, but not quite enough. Remember, she can't challenge because I used the frying pan and I popped her in the face with a frying pan. Yeah. Are you done?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So I'll ready up. I will draw a card, and then I just need to quest with one. So we'll quest with Aurora. I go to 20. Well played. So that's Disney Lorcana. Started X. We will be bringing them along and setting it all up at the next gaming group, which I think I've seen in the chat is the 30th. I'll be on hand just to sort of anyone who wants to play, just to explain the game. I'll get it sort of set up in advance, although it doesn't need much setup really. But yeah, Floss and I are loving it. We will do another stream soon. And we'll get Tori playing it. Hopefully, she was keen, but she's not feeling 100% today. So we will have a game with Tori playing as well. But what did you say? A million billion thumbs up for this at the moment.
Kajillion.
Kajillion. So yeah, big thumbs up from Floss and I. Yeah, so we're going to do one booster pack just to finish, and then we'll call it a day there. So let me grab one. That's all right, don't worry, because I'm going to put it into a thing. Yeah. So I'm going to give you a choice of one of these three, Gorge, for you to open.
So, which ones have we opened so far? Because I got the Frozen one
You
at
did.
today's tournament. And then, have you opened her
I
yet?
don't think we've opened a Maleficent yet.
Well, I think we've opened him.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
So do you want to go for Maleficent?
We'll go with her.
All right. So we'll put these two back.
So,
All right. So because I like the suspense of opening them, there is a way that we do it so that the shiny rarest card is right at the bottom. So we start with the common ones first. Can we just get it started for you and then you can do it?
Yeah.
So we sort of flip them round so we can we do it. We'll just go one card at a time, and this is exciting to see what we've got. And I really want the super rare enchanted Elsa, and
Let's cross your fingers, please.
yeah, that would be amazing, especially on a live stream, but we'll see.
Go.
So we'll just go nice and slow, one at a time, Gorge. All right, so if we put them there, and then do you want to hold them up to your camera?
So, the first one that we've got is Maleficent.
Oh, Maleficent. Okay, so we've got her in the starter deck, haven't we? So we know her quite well.
We've got Peter Pan, which I got in my Elsa pack.
Yeah, and we've also got him in the starter deck, but he's a very good card. Oh, we've got a
she's
new one.
So we've got him, which is in one of the starter decks.
Yeah, and I think we got him yesterday, so he's not a new one, but this one is a new one for us in our collection.
It might be a new one to you, but we'll know these. So
No, that's awesome. So we've not seen that many yet, so that's cool. We've got a couple of new ones.
Oh.
Yeah, and
Stop.
Dingle have a rubbish card. So hang on a second. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is our last common card that Floss is about to get now.
Not a new one for he is.
Yeah.
So it's not a new one.
Yeah. So that's all common. So now we're on to the uncommon. So there's three of these. So this is a new one for us.
He's good.
I'll have a look at him in a second. Let's have a look for you. Look at the next one. So we haven't got him yet. So Chief Tui, support whenever this character question add their attack. He's very good. So he quests for 3 and gives 3 attack to someone else.
Really?
Yeah, he's a 7 cost actually. He's very expensive, but he is very good. So that's one of our 3 uncommons, but he's a good one. That's a new one as well.
That's our
No.
common.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 commons. So now we're on to the uncommons. You can tell by the symbol at the bottom.
So we've got Prince Philip, which is
I think, did we get one of him? Yes.
I don't
What does he do? When this character challenges and is banished, you may banish the challenged character. Okay, so that's good. So when he fights, if he loses that fight, he still takes the other one out. That's really good, actually. Yeah, that's cool.
him.
Okay, and then we've got one more uncommon, and then we're on to our rares. So Smash we've seen, so that was in the deck I just played. So now we're on to our rares. So our first rare,
Is
yes, that's the crab from Maui. So Moana, sorry, Tamatau, I think that is.
they are so shiny.
Shiny indeed. So he is a silver rare, Gorge. So the rares are done bronze, silver, gold. Bronze being of the rares the
I
most
got a good
common.
one in my first
You
pack.
did.
Forgot his name.
Yeah, so gold ones are like the rarest ones that you can get other than the enchanted ones that are super rare. So what have we got here? When you play this character and whenever he quests, you may return an item card from your discard to your hand. I mean, that's quite good in an item deck. But again, he's very expensive, but it's not bad in an item deck. And we've got Takar, which is another silver rare. So that's cool. What does Takar do? Oh, okay. So Takar just fights. So this character, she's got reckless. So this character can't quest and must challenge each turn. She burns for that which was stolen from her. So that's a quote from the film. That's the other nice thing. You've got quotes from the films on there. Okay, so that is another silver rare. So that's quite good because we haven't got either of those two yet. And our shiny in this pack, we've got a shiny Kristoff.
Is he shiny?
Yeah, there's always one shiny in the pack.
Don't know if you can sort of see that.
Yeah, they don't quite come up, but honestly, in person, they look absolutely fantastic. The shinies, the foil's great.
It's a puzzle piece.
Yeah, it's got another puzzle piece. We're gonna end up with loads of those, I think. Right, do you want to do one more?
Yes.
Okay, last one. All right, and then we'll end the stream. So Mickey or Elsa?
I think we can give luck from else.
Yeah, George would want to do Elsa, wouldn't he? Okay, last one.
George.
We're going to do one more. So we'll go through it same. We'll just do a card at a time, and then I can look at them and we can show stream.
Cross your fingers again. Oh, so we've got someone new. We've got Carly.
Oh, hello, Carly.
So hi. You did join. Oh, and we got another person. Liz.
Yeah. Yeah, that is the thing, Liz. I mean, yeah, that is the thing to watch. So we'll just put that, gosh, we'll just go a card at a time.
Okay.
That's it. And then that way I get to see as well as
So
we're opening them.
let's start
All right.
with Friends on the Other Side, which is a song.
So
Which
again, these are
not
common
new.
cards.
This is a not new in our collection.
Yeah. So it's in the start deck, so we've seen this, but it's a very good card. So we're happy to have more of those.
Then we've got.
That's Megara from Hercules.
She's also not a new one in our collection.
No, she's we've got her in the starter decks and another common.
I think I might have him in my deck.
He's in the starter deck. I can't remember if we've got him in any of the packs that we've opened already, but we will start to get them. So it's common.
Obviously we've got this one. Which is a pretty bad card. So we've got that one.
Yeah, no, Sergeant Tips is okay. He's just a low cost.
No, I meant this one.
Oh, the Dingle Harvey. Yeah, it's rubbish. We've got about a million of those. That's fine. So
Deck out of those.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is our last common.
This is one that I was admiring.
Oh, there we go. So we've got a new one. So that's our last of the commons from this pack. So I think we've seen all of those before. They're all in the starter decks, but they're not bad cards. And Friends on the Other Side is a very good card.
So this is a new one.
Yes, this is the first of our uncommons.
And I was really, really looking for. I was looking through them the other day on the drive home from Bristol, and I saw that one. I was like, magnificent.
So let me have a look. I haven't seen this one. So this is Belle, obviously. 3 costs. That seems very reasonable. Whenever this character quests, you may pay 1 less for the next item you play. Okay,
So
that's
she's
cool.
pretty good.
And 2 questing. It's a good item deck, and we've not got her yet, so that's another one for our collection.
So we've got Have You Forgotten Me, which is a new one.
Yeah, it's new. Yeah, I've not seen that. Or is that an action card, is it? Or a song or something? Let's have a look.
Each player will
Oh, okay.
discard like 2 cards.
Yeah, each opponent choosing scars 2 cards. Okay, that's not bad. We've not got it, so that's good. So this is the last of our uncommons. This pack.
Bronzy. We've got the B.
Yep, so we've seen him. In fact, I played him in our last game.
Yes.
So that's the last of our uncommons. And now we're on to our 2 rare or rarer cards.
Yay!
Oh, you got another one for that?
She's not shiny though.
No.
So you've got Simba.
Simba, which is in one of the starter decks, but he's very good. So he's a bronze rare. Remember, bronze, silver, gold. Gold is the rarest.
Here we have a bronze. Here we have our bronze, which is bronze Moana.
It's a silver rare, I think, sweetheart.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yes.
that
We've
is.
got a shiny hammer.
That's awesome. So we got a shiny rare card, a silver rare in shiny. Again, the shiny won't come up, but that's a really good one to open. So it says on him he's so shiny, and he actually is so shiny. That's a really good pull. So we got a silver rare in foil. Oh, so yeah, look. So you can see there. I mean, it won't really come out of the camera, but the foil compared to the not foil, you can catch it a little bit.
So on the app,
Very good. Happy with that.
you can top. Could you pass me your phone?
No, that's fine.
Okay. On the top, there is a foil and not foiled and ordinary. If you press the foil, you can see how any card looks with its foil. So you can even do like action cards, I'm pretty sure. And you could make that foily.
Yeah, so there's an app for the game, Android, etc. app, which is what we're using for the scoreboard as well, just to keep the track of the score. But yeah, so go on, just to finish the stream before we sign off. What are your thoughts on Lorcana? Because you've played it a few times now, haven't you?
Bajillion, like as highest as numbers can go.
Why? What do you enjoy about Lorcana? What makes it
Well,
good?
that's that like younger players come in,
Mm-hmm.
like me, for example, and like in tournaments and stuff. Because there was this I think 8-year-old boy
Yeah.
in the tournament yesterday.
Yeah.
And yeah, so that's really good. And then I also think the artwork is also really cool because I like that. Could I have the bell one, please?
Yeah.
That Belle, for example, if you've seen the movie, if you haven't, please go watch it right now. The spoilers ahead. So, Belle's father is a huge inventor. Like he invents this, he invents that, he invents everything. So I like that Belle's like an inventor, so she's getting it off her father.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's a really good like part of the artwork.
I agree.
Also, I love the shinies.
And have you found it quite easy to learn and to learn to play?
And to like also like if I were to teach someone, I think it will be pretty easy to teach them.
Go by, then playing in tournaments, playing in sort of weekly leagues is going to be great fun, and that's what it's doing. And we'll have some games with it there.
Comment that she just did.
Yeah, no. So that is the thing with them is that you can spend a bit of money. Yeah, so no, you're absolutely right. You have to watch that. But the starter decks are perfect, really, because you can play and enjoy the game as Floss and I just have without having to spend all that money. Yeah, I think that's a good reason as any, isn't it? So thanks for being here with us. We'll let you know when the next stream is going to be. And thank you to you, guys, for joining us. All right. Thanks, guys.
It was a success.